Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a company report that's all about playing the long game. It's like when you save up for that big purchase, but instead of a new TV, it's a company investing in itself. We'll see if they're putting their money where their mouth is. This report is from Enable and the date to keep in mind is March 11, 2025. It's called a Form 8K, which is basically a quick update companies give to let investors know about important things happening. The big news here is that Enable's board of directors said okay to buying back up to $75 million of their own stock. Think of it like this. The company believes its stock is a good deal, so they're using company money to buy some of it. Now, how are they going to buy these shares? They have a few options. They can buy them on the open market, which is like buying them on a stock exchange, or they can make deals privately. They might even use something called a Rule 10b5-1 trading plan. This is basically a preset plan that allows the company to buy back shares even when they have inside information, as long as the plan was set up when they didn't have that information. It's a way to avoid any accusations of unfair trading. But here's the catch. They don't have to buy back all $75 million worth of stock. The amount they actually buy and when they buy it will depend on all sorts of things, like how the business is doing, what the economy looks like, and what's happening in the stock market. They'll also consider company rules and any legal requirements, plus what the stock price is doing. Also, this plan can be stopped or changed at any time without any warning. The company isn't required to buy back any specific amount of stock, so it's not a guarantee that they'll actually spend the full $75 million. Now let's talk about what this all means. When a company buys back its own stock, it can be a sign that they think their stock is undervalued, meaning they believe it's worth more than what it's currently trading for. It can also boost earnings per share, which is a key number that investors look at, basically if there are fewer shares outstanding because the company bought some back. The company's profit is now spread out between fewer shares, which can increase the profit allocated to each share. However, it also means the company is spending money that could be used for other things, like investing in new products or making acquisitions to buy other companies. There is also a press release that goes along with this announcement. Companies usually put out press releases to give more information and context around these kinds of events. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Enable is in the business of providing software and services that help other companies manage their IT, their information technology. So they are operating in a technology area that is pretty important. This buyback could be a sign that they are confident in their future and their ability to generate cash. However, there are always risks to consider. The economy could take a turn for the worse, which could hurt their business. They also face competition from other companies in the IT management space. And of course, there's always the risk that they could spend the money on the buyback and then later regret not having it available for something else. The report was signed by Tim O'Brien, the Chief Financial Officer of Enable Catholic, on all of this. Well, on one hand, the share buyback shows that Enable's management is pretty confident about the company's future. They're willing to put their money where their mouth is and invest in their own stock. This can be a good sign for investors. On the other hand, it's important to remember that the buyback isn't a guarantee of success. The company's performance will still depend on a lot of things outside of its control, like the economy and the competition. Also, it would be interesting to know what their debt situation is and if they have enough cash for this repurchase. Overall, I think this is a positive sign for Enable, but it's important to do your own research and consider all the risks before investing. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. What do you think about Enable's share buyback program?